raining pretty good. Okay, we got these wires here. Okay, and they come around. One goes here to the hopper, and the other one into
actually fire this up. It's got cut up.
oh, hi. Oh, you about to start this? Okay.
I'm gonna close this cap for now, okay? After he cuts it, you can set it down a little bit. John, you want to...
I gotta see where the power comes in.
Oh yeah, this opens up really big.
Just watch yourselves when he's piercing holes and shit, it'll kind of spray out a little bit. So just
Okay.
don't stare right at him with your eyeball. So Paul Harris is actually going to put me in touch with the guy that I was telling you, Tab, who does all my servicing here from Tampa, capital T.
Okay.
So she was just telling me that, and I lost the call, which I knew was going to happen. Okay. So I'm going to call him back.
Got an interesting board down here.
Where's the power go to? The main power coming in.
The hell are all these units? These must be controllers for the CNC.
Where's that?
that power cord go to?
There's something here. It's just moving.
Power supply is. Yes. Done.
Yeah, that's for all the controls and stuff. 24 volt internal. But the big power cable comes in right down there at the bottom, right?
Right. Did you see anything different? We can open that one up as soon as it's done cutting.
Yeah.
It's only gonna be 5 minutes out of here.
I don't know if you'd see anything different. This got this 24 12 volt, but I don't see anything like where you switch it over to 240 volt.
I'm guessing mine's gonna have that because I would imagine the 12 volt is used for all,
Yeah.
for all the
That and everything. Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be shocked if there's something different in here. I think it's just that.
It's just that.
Yeah.
But I think now does your power supply go to here, or does it go right? Does it go right to the power
I
box?
think it goes right to a wall plug for 220 probably. Or 2000 for the cabinet?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. I guess the question.
Are you doing anything to control this? Just watching?
I'm watching the nozzle, making sure it's not getting too close to the material. If you notice, I got my mouse over the up button there on phase 3. So
That's what
too close to the material, I can go up real quick, or I can bring it down real quick. You know, and I always try and keep my finger on the pause button just in
That's
case
what I was watching over there. See if you're ready for it.
Yeah.
Not the red button, but the pause button.
Pause button, it's the easiest to go after because you want to really keep your arrow on that up button, you know, for preventative and stuff. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you can see at least an 1/8 inch of white under that nozzle, you're good. Generally, you're good, as long as your cable is level.
Okay. I saw that little piece kick up after it was cut.
Most of the time, and I mean like 99.9% of the time, if a piece kicks up after it's finished cutting, the next pierce will blow it out of the way. just the pressure of it is knocking it out of the way. Every once in a while, if you got a cut up table like this, a piece might get lodged sideways, and you'll want to pause it and go move that piece so the nozzle doesn't hit it.
Do you ever let a cut just run and not be here watching, or you always watch?
Personally, I will stay here and watch, like, with the whole machine the entire time, because I don't want something to happen on, you know, and me be responsible for it. You know, I like to keep an eye on it, especially when I'm cutting a full sheet and I've got stuff way over there at the other end of the table that's getting cut. It's just, I'm more comfortable staying here the whole time.
Now you're not wearing any eye protection.
That's because I'm being a little bit irresponsible with that. But I know when it's going to pierce and stuff, and I'll either close my eyes or turn my head.
Okay, because I felt a couple pieces hit me.
Yeah,
I assume it's plastic or something.
You'll definitely feel a couple pieces hit you. With that one, you got the guards up, so you won't feel it as much.
Ah, yeah.
It'll catch a lot of that low corner stuff. But no matter what you do, there's always going to be some spray back.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, then when it's cutting down at that end of the table, it's a little easier. But what I usually do when it's cutting down there, I grab our controller and I'll walk down. See, this is the arrow up and arrow down button right there. So I can control all that right here, and this is the E-stop for the whole thing.
Is there a unit like that for this one?
I honestly have no idea. I know it can take it. I know it'll accept that controller.
This is important because you got such a big table.
Yeah. Generally with the smaller table, you don't really need it.
Yeah.
Because it's all right there. You know, in a perfect world, if I had set this up personally, I'd have this table turned sideways so I could just watch the whole thing right here, you know, without having to walk down there or anything. But
now you're all done with the cut.
Yeah, I'm all done with the cut. So now I am gonna move this nozzle out of the way. And we have a part on our pump bypass right now. He hasn't scheduled it to be repaired or something. I don't know exactly what the deal is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to depressurize the system. And by doing that, I'm just going to turn both these to off, water on, pump off. And that's going to release all the pressure in the pump. Because otherwise, that pressure is going to stay in there and it could explode at any time, basically.
Yeah.
You know,
that's just good habit. Yeah. Are you saying it should depressurize itself?
Normally it will.
Okay.
That machine's completely 100%, it'll depressurize itself. You never have to do that. The only thing you have to do is when you first start cutting and you pick the pump on, we generally stay at like a 5-second rule. You press it once, and then after 5 seconds goes by, you'll press it again. And I think this is generally kind of like a prime. So I just hit it the second time, I'll hit water on, then I'll hit abrasive on, and then I'll switch them both to auto. And I think that's just a priming. I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually pretty computer illiterate, but these machines are so easy to run. I had them write me up a cheat sheet of how to do it initially, and then I just went from there with it.
The machine does a good job of keeping you from making a big mistake, I guess, most of the time.
Yeah, as long as you're paying attention to it, you can, you know, keeping your eye on that nozzle. Where that nozzle going is the biggest thing. You know, if it's leading on a path where it's going to hit something, like see how we got the screws in there?
Yes.
You know, when we're squaring up a part, squaring up the sheet, you know, we're running that nozzle close to the material in the length, making sure the sheet is true to that.
And these.
But we got to be careful
not to hit,
you know, a bolt head that's sticking up. That'll break the nozzle.
Yeah.
Which the nozzles, you know, as far as the machine goes, is a fairly inexpensive part, but it is
still $100.
Yeah.
And downtime.
And it could also lead to damaging the gantry. Now this, you know, it's going to have a little burr on the back of it, but going over with a belt sander real lightly takes care of that.
There should be one on that. You're right.
Yeah, hose back up.
It'll be the computer stuff. Yeah, right. I should do
Rinse
that.
everything off.
Very rarely does that happen.
Get all that garnet back there and try to contain it on the table.
I got this first. Get it up.
These are mounting brackets for the billet grills that we're doing next
Yeah.
door.
The scary thing is
For
we
the
got all 5, 6,
2013 Ford Taurus
that
upper.
right there was enough. It pauses everything everywhere.
They'll go next door, they'll get bent here, and a mounting hole put in here.
Yeah.
Which it's not in there in the file because it changes, you know, from grill to grill.
1 year to
because it's all handmade.
Up, tap.
It's never in the exact spot. These spots are factory on the car spots. That's why they're plotted on there.
Okay. And your water is low in the tank. You don't have high water.
It's low right now on the table for mainly because we're coming in from the weekend. Nobody was cutting on the over the weekend. Generally, throughout the week, it'll be at that water line. Where that's the garnet or the table material.
Right.
It's like the fluff from it. So usually
the plastic. Yeah.
Yeah, so usually throughout the week it'll be at that line. That's why it's there. You know, there's the drain hole where that bent piece of expanded aluminum
Screening,
is.
yeah.
We use that as a makeshift screen. And you can actually adjust the water level
By moving the.
Yeah, there's the drain here, and you can tilt it forward and back, and that'll change the water level.
And that's just going into the sewer?
I'm already established.
Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like a no-brainer. You know, like you said, it's kind of like a no-brainer.
It's not much. This is great. Thank you for the demo here. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, like I said, you know, I'm a computer illiterate person. I can
Well, it's understanding the machine. Oh, wow.
When he bought it, I was like, I don't want nothing to do with that. But then, like, showed me how to use it. I'm like, this is actually really simple. So, nice, I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
Selling out our condo in Gainesville while going around. And I literally had a hologram, I got a scholarship to my parents to give me a car. I had a regular over badass radio. Then would be like 5 miles an hour car. I made a phone call. And they're like, this isn't gonna work. I'm like, okay, but what would I ever get? I'm sitting in the intersection. Here goes yellow sleeve Mustang. So sure enough, I have to get a yellow sleeve supercharged Mustang. So I started going. I've always been an entrepreneur. These are open. Everybody's talking to it. Fill it up. So then I remember I graduated. Mom doubled. She was traveling Scottish. She's yelling through my dad. Dick, don't help me. Get out there so I hand out his damn resume. He was stupid 4.5 years. I look at my dad. Hey, this guy walks in at like 21 years old. He's like, you guys have anything? And I'm like, I stopped and I'm like, I didn't realize I talked like that. But you have anything with the world?
You did that before you even got
Before I got work. So that was 02. So it took me 3.5 years for me to even see a water truck, and that was on the plane. Oh my God, what is that?
That's the only 240 connection right there, the big plug?
Yep.
And that comes down and goes into the cabinet.
Right. The disconnect is the big 100 amp service. The other two things are just plug. So that's your 220 plug.
Yeah, this is the big one.
Nope. The big one is in that disconnect. That's the big bit. Where does that go? Where does this go?
Oh, it's going direct into there. 240.
Oh, that goes into a plug.
This one looks like an airline.
Yeah, this is
No,
this plug goes to the
Cap.
box.
Yeah,
Oh, so that should be 240.
Yeah,
That's what you'll
this
have.
That's
this
fine.
this one here,
Exactly what I need.
this big one is the
That's the main dude.
that's the
That's
that's
the
the
230 volts.
and it's the big amps.
Yep.
100 amp.
100 amp. Yours will be a 50. Well, depends on which way you go.
86, yeah, it's
So it's 100.
240.
That probably calls for 86. It probably calls for 100.
So that cabinet runs at 240. So it just.
Well, and we can see inside this one.
We already did that one. That one's identical.
You looked in this one too.
I didn't look in that one, but that one's identical.
Let me just make sure you
Can we open it? Let's do
Okay.
let's do it.
So
Since,
I thought it went in here, but it was in here, so we're good.
well, that you got to get 240 high
I already
amperage
got 240.
to this one, and then we have to be able to configure this cabinet
I got
for 240
I got 240 at the shop already. This plug.
single phase.
Single phase 240.
Yeah, you got to have you got to have
Just
three
answered
phase.
my question.
What's that?
That this cabinet should run off of
It we should be able to be made to, yes. Can